Ever wondered why Revelation 9 stands out as a chilling chapter in the Bible? This is not a question to be taken lightly. Revelation 9, often regarded as one of the most terrifying parts of the Bible, has piqued the curiosity of scholars, theologians, and lay readers alike. Its vivid imagery and cryptic symbolism present a world unlike any other, a world filled with supernatural phenomena and catastrophic events. The chapter is a complex tapestry of prophetic visions, bringing forth a spectacle of celestial bodies, monstrous creatures, and divine wrath. It is a narrative that leaves us pondering about the mysteries of the divine and the fate of humanity. But fear not, for every verse in this enigmatic chapter carries a profound meaning, a message to be unraveled and understood. So, are you ready for a journey of exploration and discovery? Let's delve deeper into this fascinating chapter, verse by verse, to uncover its profound meaning and significance. The opening verses of Revelation 9 introduce us to a fallen star and a bottomless pit. The Apostle John's vision takes a dramatic turn as we're introduced to a falling star. Now, stars in biblical symbolism often represent angels, and a falling star is typically interpreted as a fallen angel. This star, however, is given a key to the bottomless pit, the abyss. The abyss, a bottomless pit, is a terrifying and mysterious concept. It's a place of utter darkness, often associated with torment and the demonic. The star is given the authority to open this pit, implying the unleashing of something bound within it. Imagine for a moment a star, once shining brightly in the heavens, now fallen, tasked with opening a door to the depths of the abyss. This is a stark image of dramatic change, of a shift from light to darkness, from the celestial realm to the abyssal depths. Now the question arises, who is this star? Is it a fallen angel? Or perhaps even Lucifer himself, known as the morning star? The text doesn't explicitly identify the star, leaving room for interpretation and discussion. The opening of the abyss also signifies something profound. It's not just about releasing what's contained within. It's about the merging of two realms, the celestial and the abyssal. This is an unsettling thought, as it suggests a blurring of boundaries between the divine and the demonic, between order and chaos. This scene, laden with rich symbolism, sets the stage for the events that follow. It's not just about fear and dread, it's about the profound transformation and the challenges that come with it. It's about a cosmic conflict that transcends our earthly understanding. In the midst of chaos and destruction, what does the fifth trumpet's blast signify? Let's explore further. Expect the unexpected as we encounter locusts unlike any we've seen before. As we delve deeper into the enigmatic chapter of Revelation 9, we find a swarm of locusts emerging from the abyss, a sight that would make even the bravest among us shudder. But these aren't ordinary locusts we're talking about. They're a symbol of something far greater, far more profound. The locusts, as described in the verses, bear a striking resemblance to horses prepared for battle. On their heads are what seem like crowns of gold, and their faces are like human faces. They have hair like women's hair, and their teeth are like lions' teeth. With iron breastplates, wings that sound like chariots rushing into battle, and tails with stingers like scorpions. These creatures are a terrifying sight to behold. But what's more intriguing is the role they play in the grand scheme of things. They're not sent to destroy the vegetation of the earth, as locusts typically do. Instead, they're instructed not to harm the grass of the earth or any plant or tree, but only those people who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. For 5 long months, they torment those people, causing pain as severe as the sting of a scorpion. What does all this symbolism mean? Many scholars interpret these locusts as representing spiritual truths or events rather than literal creatures. Their human-like appearance may signify intelligence and cunning, while their lion-like teeth could represent destructive power. The scorpion-like tails could symbolize the ability to inflict pain, and the duration of their torment could signify a limited period of trial or tribulation. In the end, these locusts serve as a reminder of the consequences of turning away from God's path. They are divine instruments of judgment, sent not to destroy, but to discipline and correct. So, When we talk about these locusts, we're not just talking about insects. We're talking about divine justice, about discipline and correction. These aren't your typical locusts. Their symbolism goes deeper, as we'll see in the next verses. As the sixth trumpet sounds, a new set of characters enter the scene. They are none other than the four angels who are bound at the great Euphrates River. These angels, unlike those in the previous scenes, are not messengers of God's grace. They are warriors held in reserve for this very hour, day, month, and year to kill a third of mankind. Their release signifies a momentous shift in the narrative of Revelation 9. Now let's talk about this army. It's described as vast, numbering 200 million. This is not just a massive army. It's an unimaginably large force. This army, commanded by the four angels, is a symbol of the immense and terrifying power that is unleashed in the world during this time. The description of the soldiers in this army is equally terrifying. They ride horses with heads like lions, and out of their mouths come fire, smoke, and sulfur. These are not ordinary soldiers, but creatures of destruction, bringing death and chaos wherever they go. But what do these four angels and their army symbolize? The interpretation varies, but one popular view is that they represent the forces of evil that will be unleashed on the world during the end times. The four angels could represent the four corners of the earth, indicating that this devastation will be global. The massive army, on the other hand, could symbolize the overwhelming scale of this final conflict. In the grand narrative of Revelation 9, these figures introduce a new level of intensity. The release of the four angels and their army is a turning point, marking the beginning of a period of severe judgments that will culminate in the final battle between good and evil. The sixth trumpet brings not only an army, but a deeper message. Let's uncover that next. Revelation 9 isn't just a chapter of doom and gloom, it holds significant messages for believers. As we delve into this chapter, we encounter vivid imagery and metaphors that can seem terrifying on the surface. But as with many elements of the Bible, these symbols carry profound meanings and messages for us all. Let's recap the main points of Revelation 9. We began with the falling star and the opening of the abyss, leading to the release of the locusts. These locusts, unlike any natural locusts, are given power to torment, not destroy. Following this, we have the four angels and their vast army causing immense destruction. These events, while unsettling, are not just meant to instill fear. They serve as reminders of the consequences of turning away from the divine path and the importance of faith and repentance. In the broader context of the Bible, Revelation 9 serves as a stark reminder of the divine judgment. It emphasizes the reality of spiritual warfare and the existence of forces beyond our understanding. It reminds us that, despite the chaos, God is in control. It is an affirmation of the power of divine intervention and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. This chapter also underscores the theme of repentance. Despite the torments and horrors depicted, it is clear that these calamities are allowed as a call for humanity to turn back to God. This is a recurring theme throughout the Bible, and Revelation 9 serves as a powerful reinforcement of this message. Revelation 9 also has a personal significance for every believer. It invites us to reflect on our own lives, our actions, and our faith. It prompts us to ask ourselves, are we living in a way that aligns with our faith and values? Are we prepared for the spiritual battles that we may face? Revelation 9, a chapter full of symbolic imagery, carries within its messages of faith, judgment, and the power of divine intervention. It's not just a scary chapter, but a profound one, inviting us all to ponder on its deep meaning.